8. Ruthless lessons that make you dangerously smart. Machiavelli. The world doesn't care about how good you are. No matter how hard you try, there will always be someone who undermines you, who plays dirty, who takes the credit for your work. It's brutal. But here's the cold truth. The game isn't won by those who play fair. It's won by those who understand how the game is really played. Machiavelli understood it better than anyone. Today, we're diving into 8 ruthless lessons that will make you dangerously smart. Ready to play the game? Let's get started. Most people are an open book. You know their thoughts, their plans, and their motives. They think being transparent makes them trustworthy. But in reality, it makes them predictable. And being predictable in this world is a death sentence. Instead, master the art of calculated opacity. Keep people guessing. Show just enough to keep them interested, but never enough to expose your true intentions. Remember, mystery breeds influence. When people don't know what you'll do next, they'll start following you, not the other way around. You are not the same with everyone. The most effective people know how to adjust their persona based on who they're dealing with. A true master doesn't act the same with a client as they do with a close friend or family member. They adapt. They shapeshift to fit the room, the situation, and the person they're speaking to. But here's the secret. You don't lose yourself in the process. The core of who you are stays intact, but your outward appearance flexes to fit your goal. People who are emotionally invested in the outcome lose every time. Want to know why? Because they make decisions from a place of desperation. But when you detach yourself, when you're no longer afraid of losing, you'll see things clearly. You'll make decisions that are strategic, not emotional. When you can walk away from a situation without fear, that's when you have the power. Most people think power is about loud declarations, about taking control and making demands. They're wrong. Real power is quiet. It's about having the strength to sit back and wait for the right moment. You don't need to tell people what to do. They'll do it themselves when you strategically place yourself in the right position. Be the person who doesn't need to raise their voice. Your actions will do all the talking. The key to mastering human behavior is understanding the psychology behind it. People are driven by unmet needs, insecurities, and desires. Your job is to mirror those needs back to them. Make them feel understood, and they will start to trust you. You don't have to manipulate them. You just have to reflect what they need to hear, and watch how much influence that gives you. When people feel seen and heard, they will follow you anywhere. Machiavelli taught us that sometimes the right decision isn't the moral decision. In a world that demands results, you must understand that morality is not always black and white. Sometimes, to protect the many, you must sacrifice the one. The key is to always focus on the bigger picture, the greater good. Don't be afraid to make tough decisions, even if they come at a personal cost. Real power comes from knowing when to bend the rules and when to break them. In the age of oversharing, the smartest people practice controlled exposure. They know how to withhold their most valuable assets, their thoughts, their plans, their emotions. Why? Because when you reveal everything, you become like everyone else. But when you hold back, when you allow curiosity to grow, people become drawn to you. They want to know more. And that, my friends, gives you the power. Forget about being right. Forget about proving a point. The most ruthless people in the world are obsessed with outcomes. They don't care about winning arguments or being praised for their intelligence. They care about results. Every action they take is a calculated move toward achieving their goals. When you focus on the outcome, you stop wasting time on meaningless distractions. You're constantly asking yourself, what will get me closer to my goal? You've just learned the 8 ruthless lessons that will make you strategically intelligent in any situation. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use this knowledge for self-protection, for personal growth, and for strategic advancement. Do not use it to manipulate or harm others. The goal is to master the game, not to destroy it. So, here's your challenge. Pick one lesson, just one, and apply it to your life for the next 7 days. Watch how people begin to treat you differently. Watch how your influence grows. And remember, true power isn't about dominating others. It's about understanding the game and playing it like a master. If this video hit home, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into strategy and psychology, and drop a comment below sharing which of these traits you're going to implement first. The game is just beginning. Let's win it. Let's